Welcome to the 93 World Figure Skating Championships in Prague and the men's technical program. Elvis Stojko is on warm-up, and before he skates, let's find out what makes the skater they call the Terminator tick.
I've been always the one who went out there and just did full-out programs, full-out sessions. I don't hold back. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do this. I got to do the whole thing or I won't do it at all.
The strongest thing he's got is a stamina to be able to continue with that knockout punch from one moment to the next. And he's got just that there's not a moment in the program that the impact isn't there. He just keeps coming at you and at you and at you. Of course, this is the way he trains, though.
And I think in anything that I do, I want to be the best that I can be at it. And with skating, if that means that I can be the best at it by doing my best, then, I'm going to go for it all the way.
I know that his awareness level is amazing, and when he talks to me about something doesn't feel quite right, I can help him align his own body back into the total position and then mold that into the pattern of the jump, as I would say, and he can just take that and just mold himself into allow the jump to happen.
As long as I know what the feeling is for the jump, I can adjust to that, or I can almost, I'm very flexible with the technique that I have. And on some days where it's not going well, I'm going in a little bit off, I can correct it as I'm going up, and then once I hit the air position, I'm okay. As long as I correct it and feel right before the air position, I'm okay.
Emotionally, he is a kind of guy that will like to, the only way you can operate is to be yourself. And to be yourself, you got to make sure that your own anxiety level is in a level that you can operate, which will allow you to do your job.
Well, I've been asked things about, do you think you've come out of Kurt Browning's shadow? Do you think you're head-to-head with him now? And I think I came out of Browning's shadow about a year ago after the World Championships, standing up on the podium saying, hey, the two best guys are right beside me. I think I can contend with this. I think this is a real good realization that I'm a contender here, and no matter where I'm going to be, I'm still going to be a contender. And that's the sort of attitude I have to take to be confident enough to challenge these guys. Overall, that's part of it, but Kurt's been around for a while. He's been three-time world champion, and you don't knock off a three-time world champion just like that.
Elvis Stojko, Canada.
Well, you don't knock off the champion just like that, but that doesn't mean Elvis Stojko doesn't think it can be done. Here's the 20-year-old from Richmond Hill, the world bronze medalist, and for the last 4 years, the silver medalist in Canada.
Well, Elvis has been a machine here all week in practice. He was doing quad toe, triple toe combinations and quad lutzes, which have never even been attempted in practice, let alone landed.
That is his opening combination, was to have been a triple axel, triple toe. He executed a triple axel, double toe with a turn in between, which will result in a small deduction because there's to be no hesitation at all. One jump right up into the next. double axle, one of the 8 required elements, should never have been a problem for him out there. And as I've been watching him skate, his facial expressions have been such that it looks like he's really had trouble concentrating or focusing out there. He just didn't look like he felt as secure as he should have been going out there for this competition.
Well, he just didn't look like Elvis to me. He wasn't sure of himself. Even on the footwork, he had a little minor error, and he just didn't have the confidence that we've seen so far this year.
No, there was no attack. That's what I thought was missing. Here we're going to look at the opening combination, triple axle, late on the check. You see the left hand come around, couldn't check it, and then up into the double toe.
He's also really close to the boards there. I wonder if that had anything to do with it.
And here's the double axle. Outside the circle with his body position, and no way he could land it.
Well, this is certainly going to put him out of contention unless the other skaters really make some mistakes as well.
He's looking at least a minimum of a 0.4 deduction for the mistake in both of those jump elements.
Doug and Michelle Lee, his coaches, we saw the profile, and the key words, consistency and attack.
Yeah.
And it really is out of character to see that kind of technical program from Elvis Stojko.
Well, he's always got complete concentration and body control, and I think that has something to do with his background in martial arts training. But once in a while, you have a performance like this one when you just can't get it together.
You heard Doug mention that it was a tough one, and it could get even tougher when these marks come up. Skating number 13 in the order. Was it unlucky? Well, the first set of marks, and 4.6 from the Russian judge, and they worked their way up to 5.4 from Elizabeth Clark of Canada. A lot of great skaters to come, though, and this could really put Elvis in a big hole.
Yeah, getting 3 marks in the 4 range in this program is a sign of digging himself into a fair bit of a hole.
All right, here come the artistic marks, and this is a rare skate for Elvis when the artistic marks come up. But the ordinals tell the story. He has a first-place mark from Great Britain, Canada, Finland, but he has an 8th-place mark from Russia, 5th place from Norway. He is first, but most of the big contenders are still to come.